Alright, welcome back everyone to the next part of the Fire Emblem Blazing Sword playthrough, and wow, I actually decided to do the next chapter afterwards. Alright, in this chapter we're going to be going down to an ancient temple just for the Sashians. The Grand Inheritance. Now what exactly is that? Chapter 2, The Sword of Spirits. I hope it's that's a sword that's passed down for generations, or not a sword that literally holds alcohol. That would probably be something. Anyways, if you're my apologize. Oh dear. What do we got here? I will not give up the Madikati. It is the sacred blade that will be protected. Okay, you saw that. His name is freaking Glass. Trust me, even I admit that's a pathetic name. Actually, if I want to, I can edit in this part for the Green Scorpion that they mentioned something on that. Wait, how can you draw the sword from the scabbard? Huh, so I guess the scabbard is actually holy. It's unlike King Arthur's scabbard in the Black Knight, because I consider it to be demonic. Curses, miserable spirits, I care nothing of you. I will smash this altar down stone by stone, or for at least what's left of it with a couple of brigands. Hell, I don't give a... Sorry, it's just the fact that his name is Glass still upsets me so. Alright, what do we got here today? Okay, just remember, they'll say Linda's a few times in this playthrough, and... Yeah, actually, for the tutorial playthrough, you kinda have to go to the houses. Hard mode, you don't have an option. But if you want to, just go ahead and go to them. Anyway, let's take a look at house number 1. Wait a minute. Didn't we just talk to this woman? Oh, that's actually one thing that's part of this game. Breaking down walls. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, considering it's all stone. I mean, if you have an axe or a hammer, oddly enough, that's the name of a weapon in this game. Yep, that's also another thing you should add. Add terrain. You can add an advantage or disadvantage depending on some units. Mountains here are not good for horsebacks, unless you're a Pegasi or a Wyvern. In fact, speaking of Pegasi, we're gonna meet a certain Pegasus Knight. And I think the next chapter... Yeah, I was just checking the stats and... Am I the only one that's still ticked off that his name is Glass? Is your name Glass, so you're quite breakable? I don't know, I think Comic Foil explained the joke better. I'll add it to the end of the video, you'll see what I mean. Now, as you probably noticed... I'm sorry, it's a creak in my chair. Yes, those are fortresses, which, like the throne ones out there, can recover a small amount of HP. But it's only for a small amount, but hey, it's kinda like a voluntary, except that only works 20% of the time, as it were. Throne rooms and, I think, gates can actually recover that much HP, just like it says. Now, if you notice by the time code, it's actually quite a short chapter this time around. But, well, I should get used to it. Some chapters are short and some are brutally long. I'm looking at you, Chapter 15 of Sacred Stones. I'm looking at you. Anyway, enough of me complaining. Let's get started. Yeah, you notice by Kent here, he's got a bit more of an advantage when it comes to woods. Then again, you probably saw it in the last chapter as well. Sorry, I'm just a little bit quiet. Sword bearing. Yep, it'll be the first time you meet the mercenary class. And speaking of classes, yes, in this playthrough I'll do a little bit different when it comes to promoting units. Hence the one I'm gonna get a certain mercenary down the road. By down the road, I would say give it about another... I would say... 14 more parts, I predict? Yeah, we'll see that in a bit. And fortresses... Well, fortresses have the same resistances as you would in the forest area. Just, you know, increase hit chance rate and increase the hit avoid rate, putting it mildly. I think there won't be an item that has that option, but we won't see that until much later, I believe. Now that when I'm installing, I'm just trying to draw out the enemy units, as I can clearly... if you guys wonder why I'm letting Sane deal with the killing blows, because, well, I'm giving it all to Sane because he's gonna be a pretty valuable unit. Damn it, I'm stuttering too much. Now, as you see here, I'm gonna give Sane a lot of love in this playthrough. Both he and... Okay, why is he attacking Kent? He really should be attacking Lin. Forgive me, I haven't watched these raw files in quite a long time, so I'm just going blank at the moment. And yes, I did promote Sane in this playthrough. But when? I think we'll wait until we find out, eh? And yes, if you guys are wondering, am I going to be grinding any chances? Well, you won't see until much later in this playthrough, but there'll be some arenas that... In fact, when we get to chapters for arenas, I actually just cut out all the grinding, because, let's face it, do you really want to see me grind for 20, 30, maybe an hour worth of grinding in those arenas alone? No. No one wants that. And which, trust me, we'll get that when we get to the port of Badon. Trust me, I'll let you know when we get there. And that is if we get there. Anyways, you probably noticed earlier about the Marikati we saw earlier. Yes, that's gonna be a signature weapon for Lindis here. Think of it like the Killing Edge, except not so much like the Killing Edge. It just gives her an increase of power and critical hit, and I think it does well against mounted units and knights. Okay, that critical hit is quite beautiful, but really you should see it in 60 FPS instead of 30. Unfortunately, that's one of the few things that kind of suffers in terms of critical hit rate. And if you probably heard the pause in the music, that's me trying to set up another recording session with Bandicam. I got a new method that kind of involves it, but you kind of won't see it until much later in this playthrough, I will have to admit. Now, I know what you're talking about, but it's good so far in this method, yeah, but it seems kind of a bit slow on some points. Now here we are trying to go for I'm trying to corner up Glass. Hey Glass, you know what I'm gonna fill you up with? Your own blood. And okay, that's a beautiful dodge, Kent. And don't worry, I did give Kent some love as well. Heck, actually, as of this point in the playthrough, I already got him into A-class support. With who? Well... I'll let you know when the time comes. But you will see, I think, in the next story mode. Okay, I honestly don't know why I killed him with Kent. But since I didn't give Kent so much love in the earlier chapter, I thought I might as well do it anyway. Okay, HP would be good if you're very much of a tanky general. Yeah, or... Oh, actually, there's another thing about items. Say, for example, if a thief let's say a thief has 2 chests to go through. One has a guiding ring, and that item's glowing. But if you get the next item, like, say, a killing edge, you can't get that weapon, you can't get the guiding ring until you steal it. Yeah, that's something I kinda hate. Sorry. You know... Wait, you as well, Marikati? You know, we never seen the Marikati in person, actually. Hang on. There's gonna be some light on the screen. The power of the spirits. What kind of spirits? Are we talking about the Sashayan spirits? Alright, let's draw it out. Okay, that is actually beautiful looking. You know, just out of curiosity, besides Lin here, who else wielded the Marikati? I'm just out of sheer curiosity alone. And yeah, there it is. We just got our signature weapon here. My apologies if this chapter was a little short, but that's kind of how it was going to be for this chapter. Yeah, we're going to stand on more of our signature blades much later in the playthrough. And I'm looking at you, Durandal, Armads, and the Soul Kati. There's another Kati weapon? Well, we'll find out next time. Okay, not in the next chapter. Yes, Lin, that is indeed your sword, and yes, like all signature weapons, they must be taken care of. Oh, Meanwhile, at Castle Caitlin. Damn, I'm trying to be cheesy. And, hello, who the hell are you? Lord Lundgren. Oh, I don't see any moose antlers on you. Bonus brownie points, you get that reference. I'm more concerned about my older brother. What poison? Are you trying to poison? Wait, your brother? Oh, crap. If anyone doesn't know, he's... Lynn's grandfather is his older brother. And, yeah, that's actually the end of the playthrough, actually. Not playthrough, the current part. Bleh! In fact, as the point of this video, I actually gotten a new series of videos ready to go. It's something like to call Countdown Shorts. Remember how the Green Scorpion has Countdown Quickies on his channel? It's basically of a similar format, and they could be from games that I have played or haven't played. Just something on my mind, really. In fact, as I'm recording myself right now, the first video is already ready. It's for Killer Instinct Ultra Combos. And along with the new intro that's already ready for that video. Anyways, I enjoyed the Red Mage, and... damn, this chapter is actually much more shorter than I thought. Next time, we're gonna meet a band of mercenaries. See you all next time.
He's like, you are glass? You are made of glass?